And welcome back. Our next guests are the Assistant Director of Community Schools and the Community School Director for PSIS 71 for New York Junior Tennis and Learning. They join us to speak about the services that their after-school program offers to students both on and off the court. So please welcome to the show Mandisa Mchawi and Kim Feliz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, those cameras are not there. It's just us.
Yes.
So you've been doing some wonderful things. We hear all about it. And now you're here to share it with the rest of the world. So for our viewers who may not know, what is the New York Junior Tennis and Learning Program, and what is its mission?
Yes, so NYJTL for short, of New York Junior Tennis and Learning.
Let me say
NYJTL was started by Arthur Ashe and Skip Hartman over 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And its mission is to develop the character of young people on and off the court for a lifetime of success.
Now, how important is that? Because people think that, a lot of people think, or students coming up in it think that, I just have to do my thing on court. But there's a whole thing, a character that you have to be a part of off the court.
Absolutely. Character development is very important, and I think we just saw that recently at the U.S. Open with one of the tennis players who lacked a little bit of character, I must say, when she didn't win well. So I think character development is very important, and not everybody is going to make it to the U.S. Open, right? And so character development is something that all young people need, and it's something that they can use throughout their life.
And it's good to practice that because sometimes your emotions are flying, the adrenaline is going, and one little thing happens, it could take you in that direction. Now you're in it. And what do you do when you're in it? So you have to try to calm yourself down. How would you work it out?
At PS 71, ACES looks like homework help for our students. ACES looks like our students taking cooking classes with City Harvest. We do podcasting. We have our students learn tennis. We have leadership classes. We have drama. Yeah, we have a lot of fun over there. Yes, basketball, soccer. We do it all.
So sports is great, but you also emphasize the importance of education.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. We have, so our ACES programs, we have 30 programs throughout the city with 12 in the Bronx. And basically in all of our after-school programs, we do homework support, we do tutoring, we have metrics that we use to be able to see where students are and what kind of supports that they need. And we also have a large emphasis recently now on social and emotional learning. And so we've hired a full-time social work program manager who manages social work interns that we use throughout our after-school programs, and they support our students with small group instruction. They do mental health training. They provide services for the young people as well as for our families. And so it's really comprehensive, our mental health SEL
and you let
component.
them know, hey, there's no stigma involved in this right here. We're all trying to move in the same direction for a common cause, as I call it often.
Absolutely, and the tools and the skills that they learn now is something that they may not even know and understand that they need it now, but hopefully 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, they'll still use those skills that are given to them
the rest
to help
of their
them.
lives.
Absolutely.
So that foundational education is so very, very important.
Because that character development stays
And we do the same thing
forever.
when we're trying to teach people about broadcasting and talking in public and all of that, I mean, we don't, sometimes you get so comfortable, you don't use all of those little things that you learned all the time, but you just, this is my personality now. This is the way it is. And people understand it. But you're teaching youngsters how to broadcast and how to speak and how to shake somebody's hand and look them in the eyes and everything. And it's something, even if they don't get involved in broadcasting or using their voice in public, something that they can use for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely.
In any job.
Yeah.
In any job, you have to learn how to communicate a little bit better.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us about some of the things that we didn't talk about yet. What's very, very special about what you guys are doing?
Sure. So NYJTL encompasses so many things. So we have right in Crotona Park, our Carrie Leeds Tennis Center, which just recently was selected one of 10 community hubs by USTA, 10 out of the country, by USTA to be what's considered a community hub. So Carrie Leeds really is a community hub. Young people come there to play. It's super intergenerational, so you can have someone as young as 6 along with someone as old as 80, 85 playing tennis right next to each other and interacting with each other in that area. And it's also an opportunity and a place for people to just come and be able to utilize resources that they have available there.
And you were smiling like you want to piggyback off of that just a little bit.
I wanted to put an emphasis on the fact that it truly is a community hub. We have students who go there and they're repetitive students. They're students who grow within the building, and it's really beautiful to see and to witness. Yeah.
Good, good. Do you guys play?
A little bit. Yeah.
I play a little bit too, in my mind.
No, for me, I always love getting on the court, especially with young people, playing against them, hitting the balls against them, even if it's just like a little fun pickup game or whatever. And then when I go to Carrie Leeds, I go and I get on the court and I act like I know how to play. So there's no Serena or Venus in my future. However, you know, it's actually really fun to do, and it's a really good exercise.
No, but when you're playing, you know, you put some of those people that you love to watch in your mind, and sometimes you try to do some of those moves.
And you have a whole new respect for them, too. You're like, this is really hard to do. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, though.
Have you ever aced?
I have once, but that's just because I was playing against somebody who was really new and they didn't.
You took advantage of it.
I did a little bit, yes. I did.
Good.
But yeah, NYJTL has a lot going on. We also have a community tennis program where we manage community tennis courts around New York City, and we have coaches who come and support young people and play tennis in the community that they live in, which is very important because tennis is not a necessarily accessible sport. It's pretty considered to be like an elite sport because of how much it costs to get on the courts and things like that. And so these programs are provided free of cost to people in the communities and young people across the city.
So you mentioned how much it costs. It's like golf. Once you get involved, you're going to be buying some stuff. What is some of the stuff that people need?
Rackets, balls. It costs money to rent out tennis courts everywhere in New York City. So the benefit of having our programs there is that we cut the cost. All of our students receive tennis rackets for free. We have tennis balls at their disposal as well, just to participate in our program. And we really bridge that gap that might have not been there without us.
And young people who show a promise in our ACES program can go on to be part of our Scholar Athletes program. And our Scholar Athletes program get individualized instruction from the tennis coaches at Carrie Leeds, and through that process will also get scholarships for when they graduate high school.
That's important because a lot of people don't really have the places where they need to play to get that shine going to move to the next level.
Or access to
the
quality
Williams
coaching.
sisters went through it.
Right.
You know, but luckily, thank God for their father. You know, he's right there.
Because he could do that. But quality coaching is difficult to come across and to be able to afford. And so because these services are provided free to young people, that thing that might be considered a barrier is no longer a barrier for them.
Roger Federer used to work with your organization, NYJTL. Check it out, TL. So he did a lot of work. Were you there when he was working with you guys?
I was not.
But you heard he was doing some work with you.
Yes, and we recently just, Kim Feliz was just the nominee at our gala last May. And this year is the 10th anniversary of the Carrie Leeds Tennis Center. So,
great.
Yes.
Where do you have your galas at?
In the city, I forgot the name of, it's a ballroom.
Yeah, when you do it again, make sure you invite us down.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to let them know. We would love to have you.
Yeah. What's on the horizon? What's next for you guys?
I think expansion in other or more schools, I think, is on the horizon. I think the community hub is going to be really important with the USTA. That's going to be on the horizon, and just making sure we provide quality service to the members of our community.
And Kim, how do people qualify? If somebody wants to get involved and say, hey, I want to become a tennis player.
A way to just qualify is to have a love for children and a love for tennis. If we're talking about it being a career, and if somebody just wants to be a tennis player, they just have to express interest.
Yeah.
Have that curiosity, which I really think feeds the purpose of our program, right? We want to introduce them to something new.
And you guys being in it, you can see that. You can see who wants to be what.
Yep.
Who very interested. What's the website? Any social media? How can we follow you guys?
Yes, we're everywhere. So we're on, our website is NYJTL.org, and you can get all of the information regarding all of the various programs that we have in the Carrie Leeds Tennis Center. We're on Instagram at New York Junior Tennis and Learning. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. If you want to find us, we can be found.
There you go. Mandisa Mchawi.
You're good.
I was
It's
going
all
to
good.
say it. And Kim Feliz, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having
joining
us. We appreciate
you. Come back and you bring me a shirt?
Absolutely.
I promise I'll put it on right on the set.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, enjoy. We're going to come back. Don't go yet.
Oh, okay.
Look, we'll take a quick break. I've got more open coming your way next.